Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming, and now the final part of our Resident Evil 3 Nemesis playthrough. So we are just about ready to go and have our showdown with the big guy himself, Nemesis. But first of all, we just gotta prep our items here. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So we've got magnum bullets, we've got assault rifle rounds, and we've got the shotgun as a fallback. I think that, and yeah, we're good. We're good to go. So let's go get him. So first of all, it's a small matter of these little nasty worms that we have to larvae of the gravedigger. You shake those off fairly quickly, and then we can hopefully escape. But there's a lot of them here. Right, there we go. Okay, jail's clear. So now you can probably hear some enemies scurrying about. But what we can do here is wait for them to come down, and then use that barrel to our advantage. So we took out one of them, damaged another one. Oh dear. He's got a bit of a hit in there, but it's alright, we can get rid of him. Right, get him out of the way, and just head for the left. We're not coming back here, so it doesn't really matter. So we can take the lift back up now. Good thing we left those green herbs here, huh? Oh dear, that's a little bit annoying. What do I do? Right, I'm going to do something slightly unconventional here. We'll just make some space for the green herb. That's just the sensible thing to do at this point. There we go, and we can take the other one as well. Because we do have a boss battle coming up imminently, and we want to be as well prepared as we can be. But first, there's a small matter of Nicholai.
You're still wandering around.
Nicholai? So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death.
That's great. Except I have no intention of contributing to your retirement fund.
So, oh dear. Looks like Nicholai had a run-in with Nemesis and came out second best. He wasn't the only one instructed to kill on sight. Yep, he's not going to be in the next game. Although, if you make certain other choices throughout the game, he does survive. He escapes in a helicopter. So I think that is actually the canon ending, is that Nicholai escapes, and it's unknown whether he survived the destruction of Raccoon City or not, because he hasn't appeared in any games since. Be an interesting antagonist to bring back, actually. In the meantime, however, we've got our own antagonist to deal with. You know who is back. The Nemesis. Or just Nemesis to his friends. these little faucets here will drop acid on Nemesis, which we can use to our advantage. Oh dear, Jill, that was the wrong time to reload. Right, now that Nemesis is down, handgun time, and we just shoot the faucet and let's spray him. Oh, he seems to have somehow avoided it. That's unfortunate. Right, good thing we got that green herb. Oh dear. Right. Okay, Jill, out the way. Well done. There we go. Now, Nemesis is struggling. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Right, time to use a first aid kit here. And he's down. And with a minute and a half to spare, not bad. And rather conveniently, the card falls out of the dead scientist's pocket just as we finished off Nemesis. So we can use that card to get out of here. So now the disposal system kicks in, and Nemesis, along with all the other bits of dead matter in that room, are being thrown into the pit.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
So it's now just a small matter of time before Raccoon City is going to be blown up. So we have to get out of here as quick as we can. But as you can see, there are various obstacles in our path now that weren't there before. Dear. Cool. That's okay. Okay. Just going to go back to the storeroom here and just prepare. Put that away now, it's empty. We'll take the grenade launcher. Yeah, I guess if we put away the handgun, we can take the mine thrower and the mine rounds. Okay, that'll do us for now, I think. Don't know how much use the mine thrower is going to be, but as well to have it as not, I suppose. Oops, I went the wrong way there. Now the facility key can allow you to go downstairs and get a rocket launcher, but we don't actually need it. So we'll just give that a miss for today. But yeah, feel free to do that when you play through on your own. We use the card reader here. And of course there are zombies there, but we've got the means to deal with them. And there's a couple of green herbs as well, lovely. But we don't have room for them, unfortunately.
Jill, where are you? If you can hear this transmission, respond immediately.
I'm here. What's up?
I got us a ride. The chopper engines are running and ready to go.
On my way.
The city's about to become ground zero. Hurry up! And don't forget to take that device with you.
What does it do?
That device tracks the distance of the approaching missile. Make sure you bring it with you. Now listen to me. Don't give up. We're both gonna survive this. Just get over here.
Get over here? Wrong franchise, Carlos. You should know better. Okay, so that will tell us how long we've got until the missile hits. But it's not really a major factor if we're being honest, because
Warning.
we'll be
Missile attack
clear of the last boss long
confirmed.
before that happens.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
So the doors are locked. But luckily the gate's open. So this is the same as like the 5 minutes till detonation thing that you get at the end of Resident Evil 2. So you can see the missile coming in slowly but surely. Now you know what? I'm going to put the mine thrower away because I don't think I need it. Do I have room for any more? Take the grenade rounds just in case. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all we need. Okay. Oh, that looks like some shotgun shells. Lovely. Just as I was starting to run low. Excellent. Oh. Oh, there's a burnt out Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. Okay, this is it. Nemesis is going to come back for one last desperate attempt to knock us out. So, I'm going to be ready for him. You notice there's another tyrant that's been knocked down, which was that's actually the final form of Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 originally. So there are 3 different generators here, which all need to be put in place in order to activate the final weapon. So where is the on switch again? Silly me. It's over here.
Checking system.
Checking battery. Warning, there is not enough power to activate the system.
So what we have to do now is push these batteries into place in order to charge up the system. Okay. I guess we have to start with number 1. I forgot that you had to do them in sequence. So battery 1 is in. However, guess who's back? Back again. And he's not looking pretty. He wasn't especially handsome before, but he's looking even uglier now. So we want to just keep out his way for the now. Run over here. Sort out battery number 2. Okay.
Rail cannon has been activated. Executing quick charge program. Preparing to fire.
So what we want to do now is to run over to the back end of the room and try and get Nemesis to come over and follow us. And then we use our weapons to keep him at bay. Okay, so that was one hit. And there we go. He's down.
Warning. System overheating. Entering cooldown mode.
The exit is open. So now it's time to go. But of course, Nemesis being what it is, it still wants to have a go. Yeah, we're gonna exterminate the monster. Cool catchphrase coming up.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
And Nemesis is finally down for the count. And with that, we can get out of here and finish off the game. And there's our ride out of town. And so we head out of Raccoon City one final time.
I guess we're all set.
All right then, we're out of here.
Oh no.
It's here. It's time to go.
Raccoon City goes bye-bye.
That's it. I've had it. This time they've gone too far.
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Bacillus Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
I think maybe a little bit of social commentary in there, just the kind of sheer callousness of that newsreader's delivery there. Just, oh dear, 100,000 people have just been wiped out. What a shame. Anyway, here's a picture of a dog surfing. I don't know, maybe I'm reading a bit too much into that, but that was how it struck me. You quite often find that with the news these days, is that they will they'll put out a really grim story, then follow it up with something completely irreverent and stupid. But anyway, I digress. So that was Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original and the best version of this game. You know, the remake wasn't bad. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was far too short. It felt like a kind of a best of hits rather than an actual remake of the game. And yeah, Resident Evil 3 in its original form is how you should enjoy it. So I would encourage everybody to play this game however you can get a hold of it. It's well worth your time. And by beating the hard mode, we've also unlocked the potential for playing the Mercenaries mode. So I might do a couple of little playthroughs of that later on. That only takes about 10 minutes to play through the entire thing. It's just a little extra game, but it set a precedent. You know, there's been a Mercenaries mode in almost every mainline game in Resident Evil since then. So it kind of sets that, you know, set that tone. And yeah, so it was a good. This was only supposed to be a side game originally. You know, originally Code Veronica was going to be Resident Evil 3, but it turned out that Capcom had agreed to give Sony 3 mainline entries in the series as part of an exclusivity deal before Code Veronica came to the Dreamcast. So they ended up putting this out and calling it Resident Evil 3 when in actuality it was just supposed to be a sort of a in-between game. But I think it stands up in its own right. It's a good game. It's a great game, in fact, one of the best. So we now get treated to a brief epilogue. Okay, we only got a D grade because we took 4 hours to beat the game. Oh well, that seems a bit harsh, but fair enough. I guess I used too many herbs. Yeah, and that's to confirm we've unlocked the Mercenaries mode. And we've got some extra costumes in the boutique. Now this is the epilogue. There were, I think, 7 or 8 of these in total, and each time you beat the game on hard, you unlocked one of them. So the first one obviously is Jill's. Each one relates to a specific character. So Jill is confirming that she's going to go after Umbrella as soon as she finds Chris. And we all know Chris is still alive because, well, he shows up in future games. But at this point, Chris's fate was unclear, which kind of set the tone for Code Veronica, where he would eventually show up. So yeah, that's the epilogue. And so that brings our playthrough to a conclusion. I hope you enjoyed that. We will be doing the other games in the Resident Evil series later on, but I wanted to start with my personal favourite of the original series. So yeah, please check back soon here on Tartan Samurai Gaming for more retro gaming content uploaded every single day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.